everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone here today.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, Edwin, Onoja, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay, so let me quickly go to the group and tell everyone that we are live and we are getting started now. Let me go and tell everyone that we are live. So let me tell them that we are live. We are live and we are getting started. All right. All right. Oh, good. Wow. So good evening, everyone. And my name is Lex Olowo, and I'm one of the lecturers. I'm one of the instructors that will be taking you on this course, right? So my name is Lex Olowo. I'm one of the instructors that will be taking you in this course, right? Somebody's saying audio. Connect your audio, sir. If you cannot hear me, your audio is not connected. Can every other person hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, good. So if you can't hear me, it's from your end. If you can't hear me, it's from your end. Okay, so quickly. Some of you are new. This is the very first time you are seeing me. Some of you you've been in another batch. So what we did was we had two batches, two different lecturers, and today we are bringing all of you guys together into one platform, and that's exactly what's happening now. So I just want us to do a quick introduction. I want to know my students. I like calling my students by their name, and I like interacting with my students directly, right? So quickly, we have a lot to cover, but quickly go to the comment section and introduce yourself. So this is how the introduction should go. Your name, what you do, and where you are based, right? So my name is Lex Olowo. I'm a social media manager. I'm a digital marketer. I'm also a web developer, right? And I am based here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I work with Digital World Tech Academy, right? So quickly, every other person, introduce yourself in the comment section. Let your classmates get to know you. Quickly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Drop your comments quickly now. Quickly. Okay, amazing. All right, amazing people. Just one person is introducing himself. Abubakar, civil servant, based in Ekuma. So what we are doing is introduction, right? Just like I said earlier, we are introducing ourselves and getting to know the people in class, right? That's what we are doing now. So go to the comment section and introduce yourself quickly. All right. Okay, amazing people. We have Abiola from Lagos State. Okay. Let me quickly read Faith. Faith, she's a DevOps engineer, and she's presently in Kogi State. Amazing. DevOps engineer. Amazing. Let's connect. That's Esther Faith, right? Esther Faith, send me a DM. It's amazing to have a DevOps engineer here. All right. So we have Edwin Onoja. Edwin Onoja is an IT support engineer with a financial institution based in Lagos. Edwin, you're welcome. We have Caleb. Caleb is is into SMM, graphic design, web admin with ISA group in Accra. We have Tosin, right? Tosin is a marketer based in Lagos. We have Fortune. Fortune is based in Port Harcourt. We have Temilayo. Temilayo, what's up? How you doing? It's been a while. You don't chat me up anymore. Based in Lagos, all right. We have Jude. Jude in Lagos. Okay, amazing people. Amazing, 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 amazing. Please introduce yourself. It's very, very valuable that we know ourselves and we're able to interact, right? A very big part of the advantage we have in this class is that we can interact with ourselves, we can get to know more about each other, and we can get to achieve a whole lot together. All right. Okay, we have Michael Luther, a company manager based in Accra, Ghana. Okay. All right, Michael. Now, there are two parts of this introduction. The first one is you introducing yourself today. And as you continuously come to class, we will get to know each other more and more, right? As you continuously come to class, we get to know each other more and more. But those of you that don't come to class, this might just be the first and last time we'll meet, right? So we have Chisom Smart. Chisom Smart is based in Lagos. He's a CAC consultant. We have Ibrahim. Ibrahim is based in Lagos. All right. Amazing. All right, guys. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Okay, okay. Alex Ojo is a geologist. We have, so I'm trying to wait for other people to join us. We have so many other people that are supposed to be in class. We only have 30 people here, and we are supposed to be at least about 50 something in this class, right? And so many people are not yet here. But then we have to move ahead and we have to get started. So we have Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. She's based in Lagos, she's a student. Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, all right. So once again, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Right. My name is Lex Olowo. Yes, Patrick Ekere, LMS medicine consultant in Abuja. Right. So we have so many amazing things we're going to be doing in this course. And so those of you that have gotten access to LMS, you will notice that we have uploaded some videos. More videos are going to be uploaded this weekend. But before we continue, I have I'm going to be doing a recap of the introduction to this course. Then I am going to be treating the topic we're supposed to treat today, right? So I'm going to be doing like a recap. I'm going to treat it. Now, I want to say some few things while we roll. The first thing I want to say is that this class, from today henceforth, it is going to be a project-based class. Project-based class. What do I mean by project-based? Whatever we are doing, you need to go look for a brand, right, that you're going to be implementing this thing on. If you don't have any brand, somebody say my sound is breaking. Is my sound breaking or is this person's network? Please let me get your feedback, guys. If my sound is breaking, so that I can change network providers. Okay, so Andrew, my sound is okay, right? Joyce, my sound is breaking. Listen, my sound is breaking. Okay, most people say my sound is breaking. Guys, can you hear me loud and clear? If my sound is good, let me say loud and clear. If my sound is breaking, say breaking. If it's breaking, say breaking. If it's good, say loud and clear. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, guys, is it better now? Is it better now? Sorry for that. I just tried to change network. Is it better now? Okay, so yes, it is okay. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. All right. So I want to say, this class now would be twice a week, right? This class now would be twice a week. And I want us to suggest what days of the week should we use for this class. Open tickets. The vote, the number of the days that win is when we are going to hold the class. Those of you that found that went out of your way and make sure that you are present today, you are the ones that are qualified to dictate which day that this class should hold moving forward. So please go ahead and suggest 2 days that you want this class to hold. Any day. 2 days. Okay, Vanessa say Mondays and Tuesdays. So the days that have the highest vote is what we're going to do. So I have Mondays and Thursdays, Mondays and Tuesdays, Mondays and Thursday and Friday, Sunday and Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday and Fridays. Okay. Friday and Sunday, Wednesday and Mondays and Wednesday. Okay, from my vote now, I think that 2 days, 2 options are highest, right? We have 2 highest. I think we should choose. I want people to choose now. Mondays and Tuesdays, or Mondays and Tuesdays, or Thursdays and Fridays. Mondays and Tuesdays, or Thursdays and Fridays. Mondays and Tuesdays, or Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays, or Thursdays and Friday. Because I think Thursdays are constant. Mondays and Tuesdays, or Mondays and Thursday, sorry, don't get me wrong. Mondays and Thursday, or Thursday and Friday. Thursdays are constant. Most people are going for Thursday. Mondays and Thursday. Mondays and Thursday, or Thursday and Friday. Mondays and Thursday, or Thursday and Friday. Please, you still have time to vote. Quickly, before we decide. Mondays and Thursday, or Thursday and Friday. Let us decide here and now.
Oh, yeah. You asked me to take a stick. No.
Mondays and Thursdays, or Thursdays and okay. Okay, great. So from the voting, majority goes with Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays. Majority goes with Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays. So our class days are Mondays and Thursdays. So let's choose time now. Time. Suggest your time. Mondays and Thursdays are our time. You see, it's democracy. We're the ones that are deciding. Right? Okay. Okay, nice. Most people are going with 8:30. Person say 9. 8:30. If you have any contrary time from 8:30, quickly suggest now. Any contrary time from 8:30, quickly suggest now. Anything contrary to 8:30, quickly suggest. Okay. Okay, only a few people want 9 p.m. Somebody wants 8 p.m. 1 more minute to vote so that we close it and we can I'll count. Are you going for 8 p.m., 8:30, or 9 p.m.? Quickly. For those of you that are just joining us, we are trying to decide our class days, just like I promised us on the webinar, that we are all going to decide together the days that the classes are going to hold. And we're going to find a common time that is suitable for most people, right? No day can be suitable for everybody, and that's the truth. But then we all can adjust when we have the highest amount of people on a particular time. Other people can try to adjust for it to suit them. All right, even me too, I'm going to be adjusting to this time so that I'll be available for the class. Okay, guys, so that is it. We have Mondays and Thursdays, and our classes are going to be holding by 8:30, right? Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30. That is when our classes are going to hold, right? Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30. Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30. So now, with that being said, The next thing I want to do today is I want to show you how to use your LMS, right? Some of you, since you started this course, you don't know how to navigate your way to use the Digital World Tech Academy's LMS, right? So I want to quickly show you how to use it, how to watch the videos there, and then moving forward, we're going to build on other stuff from there, from that point. So let's say I'm coming. Let me quickly give access to a new email that has never had access before. So we are going to use that email to test it, right? All right, so I'm trying to give access to a new email so we can use it to, I can use that to show you how to navigate your way in your LMS, right? So we're going to do okay, so let me quickly do this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now, and please, I want you to pay attention, right? So that you would understand how you can go about it. Okay. All right, guys. So if you can see my screen, let me know. Say, let's go, let's go, let's go. If you can see my screen, say, let's go. If you can see my screen, say, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, guys. Okay. I want to be sure you can see my screen. Okay, yeah, so you can see my screen, right? Nice. Okay, so now I'm just going to come here, right? I'm going to come here. So you go to your email. The email, there's a form that you filled, right? That form that you filled, you would go into that email. You go to that email, right? Open up that email, and it's loading, right? So you open up that email. Once you open up that email, this is the message you will get. You'll get a message from, in your inbox, you'll get a message from Digital World Tech, right? Digital World Tech. And it will be receipt for social media management, right? That's what you will get inside your email, right? That's what you get inside your email. Now, all you just have to do is open up your email. And once you open it up, this is what it's going to look like, right? So it's going to show you this receipt like this. Then it's going to show you where you can go ahead and you click on study social media management, right? So I'm just going to click on study social media management. Once I click on it, it's going to open in a new tab. And as it loads in a new tab, right, I would go back to my email, copy my email, and paste. Then go back again, copy my password, and paste. Now, if you have bought any other course before with Digital World Tech Academy, or you are an existing student with Digital World Tech Academy in another course, you would not see this password again the second time when you receive the second receipt. All you just have to do is to log in your LMS the way it was before. Once you log in, you would see the course is going to be added to the courses you have before, right? So since this is the first time purchase, right? I'm just going to go here and click on login. Right? So if your password is not correct, it will not work, right? But if the password is all correct and everything, is going to go through. Okay. I'm coming. I don't know what's wrong with my browser. Taking too much time to load. Okay, let me just click here again and see. Is it the network? I don't even understand. Network is just generally bad today. A lot of people are complaining of network. Okay. How many of us are hearing me loud and clear? The network is back from my end, and some other students are complaining of network. Okay, so I think you can hear me, but the website I want to open is okay. The website I want to open is not. Let's just continue. So the LMS, if you have any issues with your LMS, reach out to me directly. If you have any issues accessing the videos, reach out to me directly. I'm the one who dropped the meeting link today, right? So for those of you that don't know who I am in the group, the person who dropped the meeting link today is me. So you can reach out directly to me, and I can help you navigate your way around it. All right. So moving on, let's move on into everything we have to discuss today. There's a whole lot we will be talking about. A whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. All right, somebody's saying the network is breaking. Oh, this network should not spoil our day. This network should not spoil our day. The network should not spoil our day. Okay. So the other day we were talking, and where we are going to begin, I'm just going to recap, right, from this point, where we're going to be talking about the duties of a social media manager, right? And once you understand these things, once you understand these things, it's going to be very, very easy for you to be able to do social media management in an amazing way, right? I'm coming. it's going to be very, very easy for you to be able to do social media management in an amazing way. And there is a whole lot that we need to position ourselves for. So taking us step by step, right? And I'm coming, there's a particular slide I am looking for. This one. Okay. Okay, somebody's saying that if I turn off my video, maybe it will help the network. Okay. Maybe it will help the sound, right? Is it better now? If you can hear me loud and clear, if I get 10 loud and clear, I would know that we are good. Are we good? If you can hear me loud and clear, say loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, say loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, say loud and clear, loud and clear. Okay. Nice. All right. Okay, so I was saying the duties of a social media manager. Now, for you to be an amazing social media manager, it starts from you understanding your duties, right? And in understanding your duties, we want to be able to do this at the best of our ability. Number one is content management, right? Content management. Content management has a lot to do with everything that our everyday job. The scheduling is one very big part of it. The creative ideas you bring to the table for the amazing content that will move your brand forward, right, is one part of it, right? So everything about managing this content, right, is a very, very important part. Now, content creation is not supposed to be a social media manager's job. However, it is in most organizations, and you cannot run away from it, right? So we're going to be talking about content creation, content management. Now, another part is to perform research, market research. You see, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm not going to be showing you theory-based things, right? I'm just going to be showing you the steps that is needed for you to be able to go on this journey. And that's why I encourage you to be able to have where you are going to be applying it directly so that you can take advantage of what we are doing, right? Then we have the collaboration with other team members, which is very, very important. No social media manager can work in isolation, right? A social media manager, what you are doing is you're like the PR of the organization, the public relations officer, PRO, right? You are relating what is happening in the organization to the public, because the public now is on social media, right? And you are that person that is, so you have to have good knowledge of what is happening inside. Or if you don't have, you have to have somebody that you are collaborating with that fits you directly with what is happening inside of that company. right? Then we have designs, right? Designing and implementation of social media strategy, right? So there's a lot of strategy that we need to be able to function as social media managers, right? Designing this strategy is a big part of our job, right? Now, talking about this designing of this strategy, it goes to the very beginning when we are going to be starting from branding, right? Branding, understanding the goal of the brand, what the brand wants to achieve, right? How they intend to go about it, and a whole lot more, right? Different brands want to position themselves in different ways for different reasons. Take, for example, now, let's say, let me give you an example that every single person knows and can easily identify with. Now, Gucci is a brand. They want to be identified for something, right? They want to be identified for luxury, right? Quality luxury, right? And the feeling they are selling is luxury. Now, you as a social media manager for Gucci, you must constantly have it in mind that you are going to be designing strategies around the luxury feeling, right? Now, take for example, Digital World Tech Academy. Digital World Tech Academy is a brand, and what we are trying to do in Digital World Tech Academy is to help people to dive into the exciting world of tech. Exciting world of tech. Remember that word, exciting. So we are trying to make people understand that tech can be exciting, right? When it comes to tech, it can be an exciting process. Tech does not have to be boring. Tech does not have to be cumbersome, right? While you are learning tech, you can be on an exciting journey. So we make everything as exciting as possible in our classes, even with our staffs and all these kind of things, right? So you as a social media manager for Digital World Tech Academy, you must be constantly bringing in strategies that you can position the brand as that brand that is trying to give out tech information, tech training in an exciting way, and do those things differently. Now look at iPhone, for example, now, right? They say think differently. So brand strategy, I can go on. This is not a topic, and I'm already talking this much, right? It is so much a very big part of social media management, right? And if you understand this very well, you are going to stand out in the social media management job that you are carrying out. So moving forward, just like we said in the webinar, there are specific objectives, right? And these specific objectives, they are like milestones that you get to achieve while you are on the social media management job, right? And you are supposed to be able to give a report, right? A report on all these objectives, right? And we have communication with followers, right? Right. When followers engage on the content, you're supposed to be there to give them feedback, answer their questions, guide them, and show them what to do, right? Then we have this part where we call the part where you suggest new features. Because you are staying up to date with trends, you can always suggest new features to the people that you manage their social media for. Then another good thing is staying up to date with trends and social media market. Now, one good thing we have done in this course, we are going to be fusing in social media management and social media marketing. They are two different things entirely, right? But at Digital World Tech Academy, we strongly believe that you do not just need you don't just need only social media management. You also need to be able to position yourself as a social media marketer alongside what you are doing with social media management, right? And that's why we are going to be fusing that into the course too. So On the social media management part, marketing part, we're going to be teaching you how to run social media ads, right? How to run ads using the social media platforms, right? And how to get results for the ads. It's one thing to run an ad, it's another thing to run a profitable ad that that converts and gives results, right? So, with this being said, let us talk a bit about some other things. Now, I don't need to go into the why, understanding the importance of social media management. If you are in this class today, you believe it's important and you know it's important and you understand the importance, right? So we're going to talk more about that as we roll. So every single person should know that social media management is going to help us to increase brand exposure. It's going to help us with better customer experience. It's going to help us to increase traffic, the number of people that visit our website and our physical stores, right? It's going to help us to improve sales on the long run. It's going to help us improve sales, right? It's going to help us with cost-effective marketing. It's a cheap way of marketing if we're able to do everything needed, right? As we go, it's also going to help us with the ability to reach a lot of people, right? A lot more people are on social media and more, and the user base is growing every day. And social media management is going to help us to reach out to them. Now, important platforms, right? We're going to be looking at all these platforms one after the other and talking about what they work. Now, the thing is, it's not really about the platform, right? So many things work across different platforms, but it's really, really about some important things like the branding, right? So let's quickly talk about that now. And this is where I want to really, really dwell for today's class, right? Then we will move ahead. How many of us here understand branding to a large extent already, right? You have been in this class or you have learned somewhere something. Please raise your hand. I want you to speak. I will unmute you for you to give us a detailed explanation of how you understand this branding. This is a conversational class. It's a two-way communication. So sometimes I want you to also communicate. And when you are open to communication, what it does is that it helps us it helps you learn better, right? In an amazing way. Andrew, you can unmute.
Okay, please, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, so from my understanding of brand is how you want the customer to see or identify you.
Can you speak up?
I'm
I'm struggling to hear you. Andrew. Andrew, please speak up.
Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead now. Go ahead now. Andrew. Andrew, go ahead. Okay, Andrew is having sound issues. So let's go with Fasisat. Please, did I pronounce that correctly? Fasisat.
Hello.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, did I pronounce it correctly?
No, it's not pronounced correctly. It's pronounced Fasiat.
Fasisat, sorry.
Yeah. So, from my understanding of branding, like, it's creating a unique identity for, like, for the product you want to, or for a person, or for the organization itself. And we have three types. We have personal branding, organization branding, and is it product branding? I'm not sure of the third one. Then personal branding is like creating a unique identity for a person. It could be like, you use the example of, I don't know if it's Sabinus or one entertainment person who wears blue and black shirts, blue shirt and black trousers, and you identifying that, oh, he's an entertainer and this is the way he be. So he has created an identity for himself. While for product branding, that's like for Coca-Cola now, you know that its font is like, you identify with its red color and the font that the funds that it's used, you have it, and it creates this feeling of happiness. So they have been able to like instill this perception of happiness whenever we see Coca-Cola. That's for product branding, like to create that unique identity of happiness. Then for organizational branding now, like just like this academy, Digital World Tech Academy, is like an organization and it has been branded to, is known for this particular um process of putting people through tech classes and to enlighten them more and to, so I think that's a little to the little I know about branding.
Thank you very much. I like your understanding, and I like the fact that you were able to even pick the little things like talking about the font, talking of Coca-Cola, talking about the identity creation, right? I think you did justice to that. Razak, okay, let's listen to Razak too. Razak.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Alex. Hello.
Good evening.
To my understanding, I believe branding is the perception a brand or a company wants to create in the hearts of their audience or people. And this is always shown in their logo, their coloration, their way of doing things. So that whenever someone sees maybe their color, their brand color, even if they are not the one that has the premises or that billboard, someone we have the perception that it is this company, even if they are not. I don't know if I get it.
You are very, very correct. Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Razak. I like the word you use there, perception. Now, so please, this is the best explanation I can give about branding right now, right? This is the best explanation I can give. It is the strategic process. Please, underline that word, strategic. Strategic process of creating a unique identity and perception for a product, service, company, or individual. It involves establishing a set of attributes, values, right? And an association that distinguish the entity from its competitors. And also resonates with its target audience. Branding goes beyond logos, visual elements, right? It encompasses of the overall experience and impressions that customers, clients, audiences have, right? And the entire entity. It includes elements such as the messaging. I want us to come to start understanding it from this perspective now. The messaging, the storytelling, the visual identity, right? The tone of voice, the customer service, the reputation of management. So in one word, what I can say is that branding is the entire culture of an organization. The entire culture, You see, how you want your reputation to stand. If a staff does something that is not applicable to your brand, the staff is damaging the reputation of the organization. I once saw a staff of Digital World Tech Academy in class and I'm not even ashamed to even say this in this Zoom meeting, right? Because things like this happen everywhere, and we don't just, right? In our physical location, I once saw one of our instructors. He was teaching, but he was always distracted. After a minute, he leaves the students and quickly goes and picks up his phone, and he was chatting. After a minute, he leaves his phone, go back to the student again. He totally looked so distracted. And I could see the reaction on the students' faces, although the students were younger students, so they didn't really complain. But then, once I saw that, I said, this is not what we are known for. And I quickly had to correct him and call him to order. So you see, everything about the reputation and is inside of the branding. And one big part one big thing that can help you identify all these small parts of the branding is two things. So you are starting a business, you want to come up with a brand and all those things. One big thing that can help you put everything together is two things. Number one, what is the story behind this thing, this business, this person? Create a story. If it's a true story, better. If it's, okay, let's say Sabinus now. Sabinus is a comic character. He has created a story. There is a story behind why Sabinus does what he does. There's a story behind the fact that Sabinus always tries to be smart, but then he is, somebody saying no voice. Please connect your audio. If you cannot hear me, connect your audio. Guys, can you hear me? Are we still good? Are we still good? If we're good, say let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me know that we are still together. Whoa. Thank you very much. I'm feeling these people that are with me. Edwin, Mr. Razak, Legendary, Michael. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so let's go. As I was saying, right? So you see, that important thing we need to understand is that it encompasses of everything. So two things that will help you, as I was saying. Number one, storytelling and feeling. Feeling. How does this product, service, makes the other person at the other side feel? When they see this, how would they feel? How would they react to it? Right? Is this something that they would like? Right? Your targeted audience, is this something that they would like? Is this something that will resonate with them? So if you are clear on the story and you are very, very clear on the feeling you are trying to project, you would be able to work on your reputation, you'll be able to work on the colors, you'll be able to work on the perception you want to build and many other things, right? So let's go. So just like we said, we have corporate branding, we have products branding, we have personal branding, right? And as a social media manager, you're either working for as a product, you're working for a particular product. So you can be a social media manager, and what you're doing is managing a platform for just one specific product, right? Right? So then we have corporate branding, we have the personal branding, right? And you can use this to achieve a whole lot. Okay. So you see, this is Apple seeing that they want people to think differently, the visual identity and everything, the values, the messaging and everything, right? That they are trying to put into the brand, right? So these are very, very, very important things for us to understand. So branding you can use branding to achieve a whole lot of amazing stuff. You just need to understand how you want to go about it and how you want to position the brand. All right. So with that being said, when it comes to social media management, we need to understand that branding is one very, very important part, right? But then I want to quickly give you, I think I mentioned this in the webinar, but then I want to mention it here again. So please, if you are with a pen and a paper, you might want to write these things down, right? You might want to write these things down, right? So the important key points of social media management, the key points, the important key points. What do I mean by the key points? The main things that if you understand, you can start applying for jobs tomorrow as a social media manager, right? The key points that you need to understand how to do practically, right? Practically, key points that you need to understand how to do practically. And once you are able to do these things, you can start, you are good to go as a social media manager, right? So the key points that you need to understand are the things I'm going to be mentioning now, right? So let's go. So what are these key points that are needed? Key points. Number one is market research. Market research. Market research. If you understand how to do market research, right, and you understand every bit of what you can do, because you don't want to just serve people that you don't understand. You want to be able to do your research. Who are the kind of people that need this product and services? What is the demographic, right? Which social media platform are they hanging out, right? Mr. Kenneth, if you cannot hear anything, it's your network. So market research is number one. Right? Market research, number one. Number two thing that if you understand step by step in social media management, you are doing well already, is branding. 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 Number one, market research. Number two, branding. Number three, content creation. Content creation. Content creation. So you see, content is king. Content is everything that drives it. And you need to, when we are talking about content creation, you're not just creating content. You are creating content based on the first two things, based on the branding and based on the the market research, right? So you're creating content based on these things, and the content has to be incredible, right? So that's it. So let's go. If you are still right, I'm waiting for the people that are writing. If you are good, say let's go, let's go, let's go. Number one is market research. Number two is branding. And number 3 is content creation. Number four is scheduling and posting. Scheduling and posting. Scheduling and posting. Right? This has more to do about using tools. Right? So this has more to do about using tools, using the tools that we talked about earlier, like the buffer, the metrical, the Hootsuite, right? To be able to schedule post ahead of time, and to be able to post. That's number 4. Number 5. Boosting engagement. Boosting engagement. Boosting engagement. Let me call this boosting engagement and feedbacks management. Boosting engagement and feedbacks management, right? So being able to understand how you can increase the engagement on social media, right? And how you can manage the feedbacks. So the feedbacks, by feedbacks, I'm talking about the comments. I'm talking about the comments. I'm talking about the, what's it called? I'm talking about the comments, the messages, and everything that you get, the likes and everything that you get, the shares, right? Yes, the meeting is recorded, right? The meeting is recorded. All right. So all these are very, very, very important. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is social media ads, running ads, right? So using the social media platform to be able to run ads. Now, this one is a very, very important part, and many people don't understand why. Every business needs more customers. And one of the easiest way to help them get these customers is to run ads, right? Not all business are going to get the visibility of millions of views by just posting, right? Many of them will need to run ads to get reasonable results. And you as a social media manager, knowing how to do that effectively is a big plus, right? Knowing how to do that effectively is a very big plus. All right. So that's it. Just these few things I've mentioned, if you understand how to use them effectively, you are good to go as a social media manager. And one other bonus is if you know how to grow the social media accounts. You know how to grow the social media accounts, right? People that have 1K followers, you were able to help them to increase their followers by consistency and everything you were doing to 10K followers, 8K followers. You are doing a whole lot. I can see that so many people are leaving because of network issues. I'm not happy. Or is it that the class is not good? You are sleeping because you cannot understand me. Guys, if you are still here, say let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, guys. Okay. All right. So Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Adejumo, right? Adejumo, he helped us type everything I said out. Adejumo, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, so this is where we are going to stop today. And in our next class, I am going to be taking us step by step, right? So please, it's going to be more of a practical class. Today, I just wanted to be sure of our date of classes. That's number one. I also wanted to be sure of the fact that we all are aware that these are the days that we're going to use and everything, and we just want to get ready. So this was just a brief recap, right? We are going to be going live on Monday. We're going to have our class 8:30 p.m. We're going to have our class where we're going to be treating all these things step by step, right? So I have an assignment for us. I have an assignment for us before our class on Monday, right? I have an assignment. And in this assignment, I would randomly pick people to present. Now, if you really want to be successful at this social media management, number one, come to class regularly. Number two, do my assignments. Come to class, number one. Number two, do my assignments. Number three, practicalize what you're learning. Don't just learn, and feel like, okay, yeah, you know it. Practicalize it. All right. So the assignment is do a detailed research. Do a detailed research on market research for social media marketing. So that's the topic for next week. I want you to go do a detailed research. Do a detailed research on market research for social media marketing. It's like we already have a class rep. Adejumo, Oyelekan. You can please help us again with that, writing the text down. Do a detailed research. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to call it a day at this point. So our classes is by 8:30. Please make yourself available. It's not going to be forever. 7 weeks, just these 7 weeks, and we are done, right? So let's just put all the efforts that we can and get it right. Thank you very much, everyone, and do have a lovely night rest. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, everyone.